never had I don't ever feel like I had actual beef with the ideas that Kaz had because I don't. I have them as like if you want to really learn around like high level biomechanical hypertrophy training, I think that they are arguably the best in the world at that sort of stuff, without a doubt. And they have some fantastic application based ideas. For some reason, though, with what he latched on with what I had said was that the governing principles of all of these movement models, and I put him as a movement model, but the governing principles of all of these movement models are 99% the same.
Yeah.
They are. And if you go and learn from these people without drinking the narrative Kool-Aid that they all promote, you can see it.
Ron
And you can
Huska
see it
knows it's a Terry's pull down.
clearly. Yeah, absolutely. Ron Huruska knows how to load any of these muscles exactly how you want to load them. He just does them on the ground and wraps a narrative of all this sensory
He doesn't
PRI
like lifting
dribble.
heavy.
Yeah,
They think that that's a horrible thing to do to yourself.
that video that I put up, I think it's at like 500 views or something like that now. But like the PRI versus N1 narratives and the similarities in the principles, like that, I could play that game with anyone in the industry and any model in the industry. And I was initially going to do one between the Bill Hartman model and the Anatomy Trains model,
Ooh.
because when you look into those two models, they're both founded on tensegrity based ideas. And when you understand what tensegrity based ideas are founded on, it's all the same principles, which means there's immense overlap between both of the
And
models.
finding the overlap that's the good shit.
And that's what you need to look for when you're learning these things. You need to look for the central principles so then you can actually make decisions without having to just follow the method. Because when all you've got is the algorithmic method based process to get the outcome, you haven't learned anything. You've learned how to divert, progress through an algorithm. And that's not thinking, that's not coaching, that's not problem solving, anything. You have to find the principles in what these people are talking. And everyone has the same principles because we're all talking about the same fucking thing. Everyone agrees. It's all the same. So I don't view it as I have beef with Kaz. I think he just misunderstood what I was talking about. And it was fucking 2 years ago now. I don't really give a fuck. I just want people to understand that the principles are so much more in common than any guru is going to tell you.
Yeah.
And I think that's been one of the valuable things from my movement mentorship anyway. At least that's the most common feedback is like I can actually see what everyone's on about now. That's the end goal is like just get people to actually be able to learn from whoever they want to learn from, but actually get understanding rather than just getting methods.
If you like our content about training, then you'll love our programming too. Head to the notes below to grab a free week of general physical preparation. You get unlimited access to me and fresh programming every single week for less than $1